speed, lights glow in the zone. Got the doll on deck, Twitch feedback thrown. Got a new track, let me hear what you made. From bedroom beats to the edge of the blade. Twitch fan vibing, we're rating your fire. Drop that whip on Discord, take it higher and higher. Kick too soft, I'll say it straight. But if it slaps, bro, that's fate. I'll drop the link in Discord, let me hear that sound. We're breaking it down with the Twitch crowd around. Hot or not, let the sense decide. It's a feedback ride on the music side. Woo! Drop the link, let the waveform speak. In this digital dojo, we tweak till it's peak. Bassline wobble or a chord progression, we'll sculpt that vibe. Sonic obsession, EQ comp, I'm bringing the goods. Pro tips flowing like deep forest woods. Got an 808, let's make it thump. If it needs more glue, we'll boost that bump. From techno to trance, glitch, hop to grime. All styles welcome, it's judgment time. Move that magic, bring your soul. From MIDI dreams to audio gold. Mistakes, nah, that's how we grow. On this Twitch stream, you steal the show. Drop the link, unleash your flame. Your track's up next in the feedback game. We'll blow up fast with a crew this tight. We tweak by ear and jam all night. Drop the link, don't be shy. Your mix just might make the chat go sky high. Woo! Bassline wobble or a chord progression, we'll sculpt that vibe. Sonic obsession, EQ comp, I'm bringing the goods. Pro tips flowing like deep forest woods. Got an 808, let's make it thump. If it needs more glue, we'll boost that bump. From techno to trance, glitch, hop to grime. All styles welcome, it's judgment time. Bassline wobble or a chord progression, we'll sculpt that vibe. Sonic obsession, EQ comp, I'm bringing the goods. Pro tips flowing like deep forest woods. Grab the ink, let the waveform speak. In this digital dojo, we tweak till it's peak. Wait! Loop that magic, bring your soul. From MIDI dreams to audio gold. Judgment. The hurl backed.
Hey, how's it going? Happy Tuesday, fellas. Happy June. It's the first episode of the Wave Hits summer edition. So it's gonna be hot, it's gonna be steamy, and it's gonna be juicy. All right. So Chris, what's up, man? Uh, for sure, man. For sure. Drop me a message in SC, I think. What's SC? Is it SoundCloud? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'll check out my SoundCloud for sure, man. I've been also working, kind of, throwing, stuff around, see if it sticks. But this is what I have so far. I've been able to achieve a really clean kick and bass sound that I'm actually really proud of for the first time. And yeah, happy about that. Check this out. So yeah, this is what I've been working on lately. Like I said, it's not the track itself that I'm really proud of yet, but the way, yo, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, I was able to achieve a really clean sounding kick and bass through sculpting actually. Yo, what's up? Yeah, man, Winamp, Winamp, that's right, man. There's nothing better than Winamp, man. I've been using it since like 1998 or 1996, I think. So yeah, and let me tell you, man, let me tell you, I'll tell you my secret, man. I've been trying to achieve a really clean kick and bass sound for I don't know, I think since I first started producing psytrance, which was I don't know, 15 years ago, maybe more, but let me tell you, man, I finally found the secret, and it's not what I thought it was. It was actually right in front of my face my whole time. I always thought for some reason that the more you push it, the better. You know, the more you boost, the more you push, the more you limit. You know, because I was trying to achieve that really loud sound that masters have, you know, but it's actually not the case. The truth is the opposite. You have to do less. You have to preserve the dynamics of the kick and sculpt it correctly. So it's a relationship of the kick and the bass that they sort of counteract each other properly. And it can only, well, for me, I was able to achieve it with an EQ, but very special type of equalizer. And it's not what you think. It's not like guesswork. It's what it is you take snapshots of music that is out there that you like, you know, assuming it's in the same key as what you have, and you take a snapshot of that and you try to apply it sort of to yours, because the truth is, like, it's been already done. So what you could do is just take from the best and try to learn from that, and you know, and take it to your own sort of realm. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. I've got a drop track on your SoundCloud. All right, brother. Sound is math, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's all about math, really. I mean, sound is you know, I heard this just the other day. A musician is also a mathematician of a very high order. Think about it, because you know the way waveforms, you know, the way they exist and interact with each other, it's a lot of it has to do with math, and also some of it is geometrics, right? But it's a very yeah, man, it's a big topic. Anyways, let me check out my SoundCloud. Yeah, Chris got a new tracks. Okay, so Chris had been working on a track on a progressive side, from what I hear. Yeah, man. Thanks, DJ Heinous Espadrilles. I try to speak my mind. A lot of times it's difficult to form ideas into words, because you know there's some transcription translation going on. To mind you, I'm not, you know, English native. English is my second language, although be it a long time second language. Nevertheless, I do think in my native language, and every time I say something, there's a slight delay going on, much like what do you call it, a lag, or a latency. Yo, 808, my goodness, fellas, everyone's here today. What up, Mellow Sands, 808, fellas. Welcome. Okay, fellas, we're about to check out the track of our good friend Chris Nycon. Let's go. Cue music. Ship descending. Let's go. Wow. Wow, Chris, chat was buzzing and rightfully so because yeah, this is a banger. The kick here hits harder than somebody mentioned the landlord joke. I got my own joke. The kick hits harder than the landlord knocks on your door when your rent is due. No, for real. This was a hit. It is a hit. Let me just check one more time. Okay, it sounds like you spend like 30 to 40 hours on this track. Okay, so it sounds to me like it's pretty much more or less finished. Like you could, send it, demo drop it. By the way, I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure you know Amber D, right? Amber D. She's got, by the way, I gotta do a shout out. Shout out. Out. DJ. There we go. Okay, perfect. So yeah, DJ Amber D, she's got her demo drop show. I believe it's today. Yeah, it is today. It's Tuesday. And yeah, man, you should submit it to her because this is took me 5 days. Okay, okay, 5 days not nonstop, eh? This is very impressive, bro. Very impressive. Let me just hear one more time because I'm not 100% sure about. Let me just hear it one more time. Hold on. Yeah, 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 man. It sounds pretty much polished and finished. Now, let me tell you, for a progressive side. The kick and the bass you were able to tune here is very, very fine, and it's good enough. It's good enough. Okay, so congratulations to that because I know how difficult and how frustrating it can be to get that kick and bass sound good and get them sound good together. Let me ask you something. What did you use to dial in your kick and bass like that? Five layers of bass? Holy cow, man. That's insane. That's a lot. That is a lot. Um But yeah, man, it works. It works. I thought there could be maybe like two, 3 layers max, but five is definitely overkill in a good way. 1 second, fellas. I have a phone call. All right. All right, fellas. So yeah, congrats, man. Great track. Um, yeah, man. You did it. You did it, man. You did it. A sub, a low, a saw, a tunnel, and mid bass. Yeah, yeah, it sounds about right, man. These days, it's all about layers. It's all about layers, and yeah. So, anyways, let's see who's up next. Oh, by the way, we've got some. Okay, so DJ Haynes is up next. Today's probably gonna be a short stream because I got some boss stuff to do later on, but we'll see. We'll see what we get and how we get there. But regardless, I'm happy to to go live. It's been a little while. It's been like 7 days. My birthday was was it last week? Was it last week? Pretty sure it was last week. This is the opposite of the last one. I threw it together in a couple hours this morning. No mix, no master, and looking to recreate a UK pirate radio sound, which is pretty sketchy, but be interested to know what you think of it. All right, man, let's check it out, bro. Let's check it out. Cue music.
Going till late night.
Did you know that socks are one of the most
All right, all right. So, fellas, that was some great work. Very, very unique in terms of I felt it was almost like polyrhythmic. I'm not sure if it was, but I have this feeling like it was polyrhythmic and it wasn't just following like although it probably was following, that 4 by 4 type of rule, right? It felt like it was it was a bit, kind of like offbeat in a very pleasant way, and it had that, it had the vibe, man. I gotta tell you, it had the vibe. It was a pleasant, happy vibe. And in terms of mixing, great mixing too. Like nothing stuck out like a sore thumb. Mixing was good. All the elements were clearly present and in the mix. Um, yeah, man, this is some good like good work, and it gives me that old school vibes, and you know, it's not easy to make stuff like this, because I know it's not easy. It's not easy to finish a track. I know. So yeah, man, it's really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. You usually make stuff like this, or you make other genres as well? Just curious. Or is this like your bread and butter? This is what you mostly trying to achieve? Because DJ is like you have a DJ in your name, right? Normally slightly darker push dubstep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes disco house. Yeah, man, I love disco. Disco, let me tell you, man, I was brought up on it, and when I was a kid, 7 years old, 8 years old, and that's all we heard back in the days, right? Back in the 80s, early 90s, disco was very popular. So disco stuck in my head for life, man, for life. Disco is life. So, fellas, it was very nice to have you here. Why don't I maybe play? Actually, what I could do maybe is maybe open up an instance of Bitwig and show you guys what I'm doing since the queue is open now. Maybe I can take a look. Life is a disco. Okay, let's try like this. Turn this into five base. Let's try to open this. $1 million question. How many unfinished projects you've got? That's actually a good question. So unfinished projects, I don't count them, obviously. An unfinished project is just is. So I don't think of it as a project, period. Like a finished track would be a project for me. So what happens is if there's if something I'm working on and I've been working on for quite a while and I can't finish it, I just either move it to a like a hard disk and like try to like not open it anymore. Like I don't entertain projects like old projects. I'd rather start something new because I found that by starting something new, there's better chances that you're going to get inspired by it and it's going to go somewhere rather than keep working on an old project and then you just keep working and working and working and it just doesn't go anywhere and you've sort of you've exhausted your time with it because projects they have limited time that you can work on them, right? Otherwise it's just you're going to lose interest in them, right? This is the reason why, by the way, I often produce with my kick just being on mute like this, right? And I mute my drums too. So sometimes I just produce without, hearing kick and bass to preserve my ears. So yeah, the answer to your question is don't count them, and I usually disregard them. If it's like, if, like I said, if it's not going anywhere, I'd rather start on something new. I wouldn't keep working and working. I wouldn't waste time on something old that doesn't work. I would rather try something new, man. That's what's up. Okay, let's. Oh, okay, that doesn't work. I thought that would be working, but it doesn't. Desktop. Let's see. Is this for this one? Yeah, it should be working, but it's not. No. Okay, what if I try this? If I try something like this. All right, this could work. How do I submit? Discord, my man. Discord. So let's see if this works. Two properties. No. Mm, oh well. Oh well. No, I guess that doesn't work either. Okay, let's try to go back here then. I think I've ever seen Bitwig. Yeah, it's you know what? It's really really cool actually. Bitwig kind of saved my life, eh? Because I was on I wanted to give up on production because I couldn't find the DAW that was working for me because I tried like all of them, believe me. And there was the one that worked for me was Reaper. Yeah, oh my God, dude. I know like some people swear by Ableton, and like I don't mean to sound a hater, right? But Ableton was probably the worst DAW I've ever tried. I mean, there were some good things about it, like it can turn, audio into MIDI, that was kind of cool. And I know some people keep it just for that, and some people keep it because, they have a bunch of chains in it that just work for them. But boy, is that program like full of glitches and weird errors? It's just no, man. Thanks for the follow, by the way. So the last one that I tried that really worked for me was Reaper. Unfortunately, Reaper's interface is way too clinical for me. So over time, it's kind of it wasn't for me. I wasn't a very big fan of its interface. And so I tried Bitwig, and I found that Bitwig was a perfect combination of Ableton, which I do like. I do like, these Ableton abilities. And it also functions as Reaper in terms of stability. So it's like a perfect combo. It's very flexible and it's very stable, extremely stable, actually, extremely stable. And yeah, man, and it just works. And there's no best DAW. The best DAW is the one that works for you. It's the one that you use the most. Same with synthesizers and equalizers, compressors, everything. The best ones are the ones that you know from inside out, and the ones that you use all the time. Okay, those are the best tools. Period. All right. So yeah, I actually started with FL, believe it or not. I started with FL back in 1999, I think. And oh my God, I remember it. It was actually a project in it called the Orange theme. You know that trance orange theme? And I opened it and I heard it. And I'm like, my God, like this is such a famous trance song and it's here in FL. That's so cool. But yeah, it was a long time ago. I think someone submitted. Oh yeah, hey, Ghost, what's up? Let's hear your track, your music.
after your karma, bitch, they wrong. Same motherfuckers that hating on me for long ass time, that bump my song. Same motherfuckers that switch up since you get money, damn, the fuck they on. The fuck they on. The fuck they on. Fuck they on. The fuck they on. The fuck they on. Cause everybody always gon' switch. Even see my own brother switch on for a motherfucking damn bitch. It's getting to the point where I can no longer even motherfucking stand this. Only one to blame is myself, cause I fell for all the damn tricks. Only way I found the cope is always staying high and never landing. Cause I feel like my soul been leaving, soon to be a fucking bandit. I've been stealing all the happiness from the highs, feel like a bandit. Gon' fucking cop a fist from the stove, then you know I'm gon' slam it. Relax, want some more. Used to think that doing this shit was so fun. Take back all that time. Now I'm missing different as and smoking rum. Inside these emotions that I got make me wanna run. And it's never enough to smoking up on a blunt. Once I flipped the better, I knew that I was done. Say don't throw my life away, cause I'm way too young.
Very cool track Ghost. Very cool. You know, mm, lots of happening in terms of dynamics. You know, you got really prominent kicks there too, really bassy too, you know, and it's not easy to set your bass levels correctly. Um, because, you know, we simply cannot hear them. You know, those frequencies, you know, 40 to 300 hertz, there's like really ultra mids, and I mean ultra lows and lows. They're really difficult to set to dial in correctly. You know, you need special metering, and you just have to have knowledge. You know, you have to have knowledge, and yeah, man. Um, you know, it's interesting because I always thought that more is better, you know, the louder the better, but it's not, man. You have to, you know, you have to equalize it correctly first before you push it, because if you just push it and if it's not equalized correctly, then it's not gonna sound as good. You're just gonna push it, and yeah, it's a very interesting science. But yeah, man, hey, Ghost, that's a really cool track, really cool track. I liked it. Liked it, and we got our next track coming up. Track coming up. Okay, so we've got yeah, man. Yeah. You usually make stuff like this, or you know, one thing I would suggest for you is that try to make different genres. The more genres you try to make, or different styles of music, the better you get generally at making music, you see. The better you generally get at making music. Anyways, let's got an indie song. Okay, brother, you have a great day. Yo, 808 Diffraction, thanks so much, brother. Thanks for showing up. Yo, dude, hold on a second, bro. I'm gonna make you a mod, bro, because since you're gonna be here popping up like this, I might as well make you a mod, brother, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. Hang on a second. How do I mod somebody? Mod username. There we go. All right. All right. See you later, brother. Have fun. Catch me on the rerun. All right. Next up. We've got a YouTube track, Hyper Japan 2025. Let's hear it. See you later, alligator. Cool. That was really cool, man. Especially, the filters you've used and that, frame rate trickery that you used. That was kind of awesome. Which program did you use to edit this? Is it DaVinci or Vegas, or did you use any After Effects by any chance? Just curious how you made this. Because it's got that feel to it from start to finish, uh, as if you were going for a certain character and certain style and vibe. So you seem to achieve that in a very special manner. So this music video isn't mine. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay, okay. Well, doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. Whose is it? Regardless, it's from Otto. Okay, okay. Yeah, man. It's. I do appreciate the effort that went into this. So this was very interesting experience to look at it. It's also interesting to hear different languages and the way they sound. It's very similar to music because I think of different genres of music as being different sort of languages. Like music is a universal sort of language, and different genres are different languages. And when you hear, uh, let's say, a genre that you haven't heard before, it's like hearing someone speak in a foreign language that you don't understand, which is, it's interesting. It's an interesting experience. Yo, DJ Max, what's up, player man? Where have you been? Long time no see. My goodness, guys, you guys are just keep me working today, eh? What's new, man? How have you been? Been grinding. Oh, wow. Okay, okay, that's cool, man. Yo, me too, man. Me too. I've been trying to work on this track. Sounds like this. Sorry, fellas. I was saying like this is dope art, man. Really, really trippy stuff. Oh yeah, Chrome. All right, let's hear this one and then jump into our good friend Chrome. Whoa, whoa. That was hard, yo. That was hard. And we do have fellas in the chat that are, specialized in this type of stuff. I mean, I've heard this style before, and I'll be honest with you, I'll have no clue how to make something like this. I would imagine, the key would be using saturation and distortion wisely and kind of push things without really, sacrificing the headroom too much. But yeah, man, just yeah, the sheer sizzle from that saturation and distortion and all the good stuff that comes out of it is just mind bending, man. Mind bending. Let me just hear that one more time. Yeah, yeah. That's hard, man. That's hard. With export, my DOS said 16 gigs over the top. Um, yeah, man. This type of track, it would like kill your DAW after being finished exporting. Like it was just like go exporting like 100% and then it will just crash your DAW. Yeah, man, this is hard stuff. And yeah, the picture is dope and yeah, and I like the vocal. He's counting like one he's counting in Russian. That's kind of cool too. You speak Russian by any chance? Or you just inserted it because you thought it was cool? No, I don't. Serbian, so it's kind of close, but yeah, 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 yeah. I like Serbs, man. I have Serbians are really big on, or is it? Yeah, pretty sure Serbians are big on psytrance actually. Psytrance is big in Serbia. There's a bunch of Serbian psytrance producers that I know. Yeah, and I had a Serbian friend back in high school, man. You guys are cool. Yeah, yeah. Cool track, man. Cool track. Really hard, bro. Really hard. But yeah, looks like we've got a bunch of tracks pile up in the queue, so we gotta take care of business. Let's go ahead and listen to what Chrome prepared for us. And cue music, Chrome, Serpent King. Okay, okay. This sounds like a new something you've been working on lately, eh? Let's hear it. Cue music. Chrome, Chrome. Man, I'm probably gonna hear this again because it kind of like stopped before it had a chance, before I had a chance to fully understand what's going on. Um, hold on a second. Let me just take a look at the loops here because I have a hunch that you pushed them to zero again. Hang on a second. Yeah, I think you guys should collab, man. Definitely. I think MADMAX and Chrome and man, bunch of you guys should just come up with a track for this specific show called what should we call it? Uh, Sound Clinic. Sound Clinic. So yeah, make a track for this specific show, maybe. Anyways, yeah, man. Holy cow. I mean, it's hard, man. It's hard. Like just like when you think it doesn't, cannot get any harder, like you manage somehow to squeeze it and turn it into something, I don't know, man. It's just the way it sounds is just it sounds like it shouldn't even be possible to make it sound like that, but you make it sound like that anyway. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Yeah, man. Chrome, I'm seriously impressed how you're able to achieve loudness, actually. Yeah, because I've been chasing loudness for a long time, but then I found that, you know, clarity comes first. Clarity before loudness comes first. All right, yo, oh, yo, what's up? What's up? 2 months and 26 days. What? Followage, man. Let's go. Yo, DJ Max, man. I think you should be a mod here, bro. If you aren't already, if you've been following me for 3 months, dude, that's so cool. There we go. Bam. 3 months. Happy 3 months anniversary, baby. Baby. Send your friend request. Ooh. I don't even know how to accept a friend request here, to be honest, because I'm kind of new to Twitch. No, I really am. Like, I've been only using it for, I don't know, a couple months, 6 months or something. Yeah. Mm, damn. All right. So yeah, Chrome, a sick track. Um, hopefully you'll work on it a little more to make it at least 3 minutes long, and then you can, completely blow my ears out. Can I get a Discord link? Could someone send him a Discord link? Oh, oh, no. Here, submit. Boom. All right, so we've got MADMAX. MADMAX. Let's go cue music. Bam. Wow, Mad Max, man, never disappoints. You know, I was thinking, man, yeah, since I've heard so much hard stuff lately, I might as well try maybe make some sort of hard house of my own. You know, fellas, I love hard house. Hard house is my second favorite from Psytrance. And before I got into Psytrance, I was a hard house head, hard UK house head actually, big time. And yeah, I'm a big fan of DJ Scott Project and you know hard trance and stuff like you know Second Trip and Kai Tracid and all of these guys. Yeah, you know, I like psytrance that is you know, kind of you know, it's interesting because psytrance is so clinical and so clean that the reason why it sounds so hard is because it's the way it's made. It's made to be easy on your ears on certain frequencies, but like harder on others, and there's a lot of you know auditory trickery going on that at the end of the day you can listen to psytrance and your ears won't get tired. Is because they're you know they know that certain frequencies causes ear fatigue more than others and they try to mitigate those frequencies, you see. So yeah, but yeah, man, regardless, this track, holy man, you nailed it once again, man. Once again. I know, you know, DJ Max, like, you know, we've established earlier, he's been following for 3 months. And yeah, man. I mean, every time Mad Max submits something, it's just banger. It's just one banger after the other, and he just never stops making bangers. This dude never stops. The screen capture this. Name for reason. Yeah, yeah. I had a hunch. I had a hunch. Why am I getting Spanish switch ads? I don't know, man. I don't know. I have to ask you that, man. Maybe because you drink Coca-Cola too much. You like Cloca. Yo, my wife and I have been laughing about Coca-Cola. I say Cloca, and I don't know, man. It's just we laugh about it. It's not even funny, but we laugh so hard. Like calling Coca-Cola Cloca. Anyways, let's go. Let's hit Mad Max Cloca. Yeah. Your music, man. And after that, we'll hear Shade's track, and we'll see where we're gonna go. But yeah, this one sounds like it's gonna be a hard techno, man. Hard techno madness. Cloca. All right, cue music.
Was because of his big fat bang, 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 big fat bang, 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 was because of his big fat bang. Bang, 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 bang. I think the reason he was making them go crazy
wow. Uh, Dude, there were some parts in here that I really, really like how you switch the bass a little bit. It almost felt like a hard psytrance at certain part. But man, I like how you switch up here and there. It's not just boom, boom, boom all the time. Here and there you make a cool switch and it sounds a bit different, but still, you keep it true to the genre. And yeah, man, it's damn, damn, hard, just hard, man. And yeah, I don't know, man. Like wondering how you even, how you even make it, sounds the way it sounds. It's all probably only, known to you because that's what you do and you've been doing it for a long time. So that's what you do, man. You just make some great, great hard dance, and you're good at it. And you're good at it. So keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. Hard work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I can definitely tell you put a lot of hours and effort into this, man. Into this. I could tell. This is not something you pull out of your ass. I can hear, all those late night sweats. You've been putting on some serious work, my man, some serious work. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know how they say every track has its own merit? That's literally day and night. Yeah, 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 yeah. Day and night, man. Sometimes when I'm making tracks, sometimes I stay up late till like 2, 3 in the morning and then wake up again at 6, 7 in the morning, couple hours later. And I'm in although I'm lack of sleep, I'm in such a happy mood that stuff been going and tracks been in progress, and I'm always happy to wake up and just like, oh man, I can't wait to hear what I did last night, how cool it sounds. So yeah, 2 to 3 is working on music, but I'm horrible at mixing. All right, Cloca. Let's Shade. Shade is up next. Shade had been waiting patiently for his turn. So let's give it a try, man. Cue music. Band lab. Shade. Shade. For the thrill. Let's go.
Too cold.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Don't really know how to feel. Sorting these patterns of pills. The pain in my body, it kills. I'm doing it all for the thrill. I'm saying I creep back by will. Losing my mind over losing my time. Losing it over these chills. Maybe I should've been killed up. Hand on the hammer, hope it don't jam up. Don't give a fuck if I go to the slammer. Cocking the 9 if I feel I can't stand it. Don't give a fuck about the glitz and the glamour. Before I die, take a pic on the camera. Put on a smile so my feelings get patchy. Heads up until like I need a drink catcher. Drama for drama, you know that I'll match it. Don't really give a fuck about us. Do you really love me or you
Too cold.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Don't really know how to feel. Sorting these patterns of pills. The pain in my body, it kills. I'm doing it all for the thrill. I'm saying I creep it by will. Losing my mind over losing my time. Losing it over these chills. Maybe I should've been killed up. Hand on the hammer, hope it don't jam up. Don't give a fuck if I go to the slammer. Cocking the 9 if I feel I can stand it. Don't give a fuck about the glitz and the glamour. Before I die, take a pic on the camera. Put on a smile so my feelings get past you. Heads up on toe like I need a dream catcher. Drama for drama, you know that I'm at you. Magic, magic.
Serious low end. I like how you twisted the bass here and there, like it was woo, going like that, glided a little bit. That was pretty hot, pretty hot. Yeah, man, it was loud, it was clean-ish. You know, I have a feeling you did push it, but the things that how do I say this? Like I said, when you're trying to push stuff, make sure that it's been equalized properly because when you push stuff, unwanted things also gonna come out. Okay, that's what happens. So regardless, though, great track, great track. Vocals sounded pretty decent. I thought. What do you fellas think? Thought it sounds pretty good. That sounds okay. For given given the situation. Yes. Let's hear that.
Hand on the hammer, hope it don't jam up. Don't give a fuck if I go to the slammer. Cocking the 9 if I feel I can stand it. Don't give a fuck about the glitz and the glamour. Before I die, take a pic on the camera. Put
Maybe low frequencies are a bit too much, just a notch, maybe. And the way to solve it is to put a multi-band compressor on it to tame the lowest end. That's the best way to do it. And also what you could do is, because kick and bass, they usually they have like a crossover point where they just, they would while the bass is going up, while the kick is going up, the bass is going down, and vice versa. So you would put a like an equalizer that would like do like this, at the crossover point. Okay, so where you kick and bass, they cross over, like you would do like that a little bit. It would kind of create the movement, aid the movement a little bit. I just actually recently learned that by accident, and doing these little things gonna help it go a long way. Recording on iPad, me too. Yeah. Like I said, man, like it sounds pretty decent given the situation. I could totally, I could tell that you're not using the best tools available to you yet, but you managed to bring the best out of what you've got. And that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. That means that down the road, when you will get the tools that you need, you will use them to the full potential, opposed to someone who, let's say, they're not knowing too well what they're doing, and they want like the best tools available, and they're not going to use those tools to the best of their abilities. You know what I mean? Like you would have, like, in other words, you would have to learn how to drive a car before you drive a car. Okay, same thing with music. You would have to learn how to do certain things before you invest into buying the tools that will allow you to get the best. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, when I started producing, I didn't get like the best available monitors. I didn't get the best available sound card. I had, like, I had to use what I had to use, what I had available to me at that time. It's only later, years and years later, I learned that, sound cards, they don't sound the same, they don't perform the same, and studio monitors only sound as good as your room. So, I learned those things, and but it took time, it just didn't happen overnight. So, I have a Rode mic and audio interface. I just need a computer. Yeah, computer. Yeah. Computers these days are really powerful. Even like a $200 laptop can get you far. So, anyways, man, great track, great track. Let's hear what SirapBackwords has prepared for us. Um, looks like it's a new fella, but let's follow him. Give him a follow and a warm welcome. And let's close the queue after this. Let's hear it. Cue music. The Rode mic. Yeah, yeah. I can get a decent MacBook for 300. Yeah, exactly, man. You don't need to spend a lot these days to, to start to keep the ball rolling. It's only when you get to the level, get to the professional level that you need to spend a little more on the tools that you need. Like when I got to a professional level, which was actually pretty recently, okay? I only got to professional level maybe a couple we'll see. I don't really know what I could mark as a professional. I guess there's multiple factors that come together. Um but yeah, it's kind of and the tools that I'm using, they're not constantly, but over time they get like old and I need to update them, and there are newer tools available. So, it's just sometimes something new comes on, and you're like, oh man, that is great. Then you grab it and you're like, oh man, I wish I could have used it on my previous projects, and so you got to go back to your previous stuff and try to use it on your previous projects. And so anyways, cue music, Concrete Love.
Yeah, build this love up from the concrete. Yeah, told me stay down so I won't leave. No, we was broke, but the bond was a lead. Now we flex just to show what it means. You my rider, you my peace, you my fight. Even when we clash, you still ride. It ain't perfect, but I know what it was. Girl, you stay when it cracked, that's concrete. Started with $1 and a dream, had nothing. She ain't care about the fame, she just knew I was coming. Back when I was hustling off the steps with a plan, she was rolling up my pain while she held my hand. I was cold, I was distant. She ain't fold, told her baby I'ma build it, and she played that role. She ain't trip off the DMs or rumors they sent. She just looked me in the eye and said make it make sense. Taught me loyalty ain't loud, it's action. She was down when my phone ain't had traction. Now it's marble flows and them Benz key fobs, but she still treat the winds like a blessing from God. Built this love up from the concrete. Told me stay down so I won't leave. We was broke, but the bond was a lead. Yeah. Now we flex just to show what it means. Yeah. You my rider, you my peace, you my fight. Even when we clash, you still rise. It ain't perfect, but I know what it was. Girl, you stay when it cracked, that's concrete. Told her if I don't make it, don't mourn. Bill, flip the pain into purpose, keep it all real. She was cooking in the crib while I mapped out steps and still prayed over me when the nights brought stress. Now she Gucci'd in the front row, polished and calm, but she down to fight if it's pressure from moms. I ain't never need perfection, I needed belief, and she gave it when the world only gave me grief. This ain't luck, this was sweat and tears. She done seen my soul through the hardest years, and I give her the world cause she gave me faith. Girl, we rose through the cracks, now we cover the base. I don't need a spotlight, don't need a praise. All I ever wanted was you to stay through the struggle, through the weight, through the loss. Girl, you showed me that love got a cost, and you paid it all. Built this love up from the concrete, yeah. Told me stay down so I won't leave. We was broke, but the bond was a lead. Now we flex just to show what it means. You my rider, you my peace, you my fight. That's fact. Even when we clash, you still ride. It ain't perfect, but I know what it was. Girl, you stay when it cracked, that's